Hello, hi, welcome. MSJVR is my initials, but you can all call me by my nickname, which is Nika. Today, I am going to be testing out a full face of makeup. But before we continue, consider subscribing if you like the content and would like to stick around. Anyway, let's get on to the video. Okay guys, so I am going to be testing out some new makeup products that I have purchased myself recently for finishing off my second year of university. I know, crazy, right? And also I'm going to be reviewing some relatively newer products that have been in my collection for only a couple of months, just so I can reshape and remold certain opinions for certain makeup products that I have in my collection. Because there's some makeup products that I was a bit wary of when I first tried it, and I want to give it a second chance. But the makeup that you are seeing right now is the makeup that I am going to be doing in today's video. I am filming this intro after I've done the video already because I can and I will. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look and my opinions on the makeup products that I'm testing today, just keep watching. Okay guys, so this is what my face looks like without any makeup on. And now we're going to be playing with some makeup today. Some that are new pieces, some of them are old pieces, and some that I really just wanted to go back and review and to see if I like them, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to go start off with my brows. Okay, so one of the brow products is relatively new to my collection, so I want to review it again. And the other one, which is this Makeup Obsession So Fine Brow Pencil, has been in my makeup collection for a while, and I really like this. This is one of the first eyebrow pencils that I really liked, because most of the time I don't use brow pencils. I don't know, I just don't find that using them suits me well, but this one I really like. And this is just an easy to use brow pencil. I find that it's so easy, and also it comes with a lot of shades, and I don't know, I just really like this brow pencil a lot. And it's one of the only ones that has genuinely interested me, because brow pencils don't tend to interest me. Also, please don't mind me, I'm still trying to get used to using brow pencils. As I said, I don't tend to wear brow pencils, I actually tend to wear brow powders instead. So if my brows look unruly or anything, that's why. I'm not an expert in doing my brows with brow pencil. Yeah, but yeah, this is the best I can do for now with my brows. The next product that I want to review actually is the B by Superdrug Brow Gel. This is relatively new to my collection, but I have used this before and I think I really like it. I still want to get more use out of it before deciding what I think about it. But yeah, it looks like this. It's very skinny, the brow wand, which is pretty nice to see. I know you don't really get skinny brow ones like this at the drugstore, but it's nice to see that. But this one I think is tinted in the shade dark brown, and I don't know how to feel about it, because I think it matches me quite well and it matches my hairs quite well, but I don't know. But yeah, this is the brow gel on my eyebrows, and I quite like it. I like the fact that it's not too opaque in color, because if it's too opaque sometimes it's very hard to clean up. But I like this. I like this a lot. Because it is dark brown, it is a little bit warm on my eyes, but only the tiniest bit. It's not too noticeable. But yeah, I really like that. Ooh, I really like that brow combo. Okay, so the next product that I want to put on my face today is an eye primer. And this is a new eye primer from my collection. I literally bought it recently. And it is the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer in the shade Cream. Not a great start. But I don't know if you guys can see, I am getting a little bit of texture being picked up around my eyes. At the moment, my eyes are very dry. Like, my eyelids are so dry at the moment. I don't know why they are, but I just moisturized my eyelids just then, and the product is still being picked up by the texture on my eyelids. I don't know if you guys can see, or here. So that's not a good sign if you've got textured eyelids like I have. But yeah, that is the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer. We can't fully formulate an opinion on this primer just yet, only because my eyelids are really dry, and this is just a new thing that's been occurring to me. I've never had dry eyelids like this before, so I can't give a formulated opinion on this product until I get my dry eyelids sorted, so yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go do my eyeshadows. So I have two eyeshadow palettes from the XX Revolution range. So these are their quads. I have them in the shades Executive, which looks like this. Oh, that's such a pretty palette. And the other one, which is in the shade Exposed, which looks like these. Look how pretty both of these palettes are. Yes, I went for neutral eyeshadow palettes. I know, who am I? But when it comes to quads, I want to make sure that they are going to be versatile for everything. So I stick to neutrals when I buy quads, so yeah. So although this packaging of the quads are absolutely stunning, but this is the same packaging as this product. And you're going to be thinking, Nika, aren't they the same thing? No, they're not. One of them is a bronzer. The other one, an eyeshadow palette in the same packaging. So I feel like Revolution could have like changed the packaging up, maybe for like the bronzers or something. I don't know what eyeshadow palette I want to use. They're both very, very pretty. I'm going to pick this one because I did ask my boyfriend initially which eyeshadow palette I should get, even though I ended up buying both for myself. He told me he liked the tones of the lighter one better than the darker one. So I will probably use the darker one at some point. Okay, so for this particular palette, unlike the other one, this is more of a like satin shimmer shade. That's definitely a shimmer, and those two are mattes. Unlike the other one, it has a matte to shimmer combination, so that's something interesting. But I'm going to be using this shade number 2, which is this one right here, in my crease. Very, very soft, very easy to blend upon first impressions. It's a very, very lovely crease colour. Oh, I really like that. Very easy to blend, and it seems to be that the eyeshadow primer is picking up on the colour quite well and really, really emphasising the colour, which is a good thing. Also, just going to appreciate the V prints on all of them. I know this one's a little bit subtle, but you can kind of see it. They all have like lovely V prints. That's so cool. Oh, I've just realised it's supposed to be, so it's XX. I see you, Revolution. I see you. Honestly, though, it does look like V's, doesn't it, though? I'm now going to go and put the shade number 4 in my outer V. The shade 4 from the Exposed palette, although it's very nice, it's kind of hard to distinguish the two shades. So I'm actually going to go into the Executive palette, and I'm actually going to go into this shade, which is shade number 4 from the Executive palette, and put that in my outer V instead. I think that's going to look a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be a little bit more smokier. But yeah, that's what the shades look like blended out together, which is quite nice. I really, really like it. I will say though, my dry texture is being picked up from both the eye primer and the eyeshadow shadows, so please be wary when you're looking at this video. We're actually going to go into the shade number 3 from the Exposed palette, and we're going to put that all over my lid. So close-up shot. Oh, that is so soft. Oh my gosh, that is so soft. This is more like a foiled shimmer shade. Over. Ooh, you guys seeing that? Okay. Okay, XX Revolution. This is actually so pretty. I just kind of want to swatch what's left on my hand, and that's so pretty. That's just from what's left. And then I'm actually going to go into the satin shade from the Exposed palette and put this little pearlescent shade on my inner corner. Sorry if I keep hitting my mic, I don't intend to, but it just keeps happening. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. But so far, the eyeshadow shades look absolutely amazing. and the formula is pretty good so far. Okay guys, so I'm now going to go in with some eyeliner. For context, for those who are new around here, I do not wear mascara. I don't like wearing mascara. Mascara really irritates my eyes, and there's hardly any formulas that are very curling for Asian lashes that are cruelty free. I really damaged my eyelashes a long time ago, and ever since I've damaged them, I'm just letting them heal and letting them grow, and now I'm just not bothered to wear mascara. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there before any of you have a go at me asking me where the hell mascara is. I don't wear it. It irritates my eyes and it irritates my lashes, so yes. Anyway, the eyeliner I'm going to be using is the Be by Superdrug Duo Liner. So one side has like a very chunky pen and the other side has more of a thinner bezel, which is pretty cool. Very nice. So I'm going to use both of them. I have used this eyeliner before and I quite like this one a lot, so we're just going to put this on my eyes today. It's a very nice like black eyeliner. Very easy, simple to use. I love using it so much. There you go. That's the best I can do for my eyes. We'll just... Okay, so now we're going to go and do my base. I am just going to go clip my hair back for this. I'm just using these little like claw clip things that I just got off Superdrug. So the primer I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I have used this before since I got it, and this has already become one of my favorite primers ever. I really like this. It's so gooey, like, and very sticky, and I hear this is compared to a lot to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and it is very grippy as well. And I really like this primer. I love how sticky it feels. Almost like a jelly slime texture. But it's just really nice to put on the skin. I've also noticed that it has held up a lot of like my go-to base products as well. So that's a good thing to note. Very nice. Okay, so for my foundation, I am going to go in with this Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. I have this in my collection for a few months now, but I still haven't formulated a proper opinion on it. And I'm concerned that it's a little bit too light for me, so I am going to be mixing it with my XX Revolution Double Fix foundation in the shade F9.5. The Flower Beauty one is in the shade Natural Beige, tiniest bit. And just do that. Just put it on the corner. Oh, okay. I can get away with that. One, it looks very luminous, which is really nice. It's a very nice luminous foundation. Trying this again, I really like this. As I said before, it's very luminous. Oh my gosh, I've just noticed my camera, like, wow, so glowy. Very glowy. I will question the longevity of it, because when I first used this, it looked too light for me, too neutral, and also it didn't really hold up well against my oily skin. So I'm hoping that with this primer and the right preparation of products, I can use this again, because this is such a lovely foundation. And I'm so happy I didn't have to mix it with a different foundation, because although I don't mind doing that, it's just effort at the end of the day. So I'm very happy to know I don't have to do that again. A lot of coverage. It has covered up a lot of my face. Like this is full coverage, I will say. Keeping in mind, I did put 1.5 pumps of foundation on my face, so the coverage could also be because I added a tiny bit more. On to the next product. So the next product I'm going to be trying for the first time in today's video and in my makeup collection is this concealer. This is the XX Revolution Double Fix Concealer, or just the XX Revolution Concealer. I have mine in the shade CX8.2, but I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. Okay. That is definitely not going to match me, because I was hoping to use this as like a spot concealer, but clearly that's not going to match. That's really, really not going to match me at all. And my face, so I'm just going to be using it for under my eyes. And to be fair to you, like the Flower Beauty foundation already covered a lot of like my pimples and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So that's good to know. And oh, that's a lot of coverage. That is a lot of coverage for under the eyes. This is very weird. This is very matte. Like this product is a very, very matte product. I can tell upon blending it into my skin. It's very, very matte. But upon first impressions, it's very nice. It has really, really highlighted my under eye and covered my bags a lot as well. So that's good to hear. And I like that. I like that upon first impressions with this dewy foundation. I don't know how I feel about it if in combination with a matte foundation, but I guess that's for like me to find out. So yes, I'm gonna quickly use this MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder in the shade 130. I'm just gonna lightly dust that across all my face. I've had this powder for years. I love this powder a lot. Okay, so I have two bronzers that I want to try out. So the first one is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. And the other bronzer that I want to try is the Revolution Splendor Ultra Matte Glow Bronzer in the shade Light. I'm just gonna do that end. That's so strong. That is so strong. So pigmented. Okay. Oh, that's so muddy. That's my fault. I made that quite muddy. Dear. But if I'm gonna be honest, this is more like of a contour shade for me. This isn't really a bronzer for me. I think it's because it's a bit more cool toned. Like it is definitely way more cool toned than this. So for me, it looks more of like a contour shade on my skin tone. Still very dark. I kind of wish I went for one of the newer ones, which is one of the lighter ones that they have come out with. But this is still very dark. Not really. Oh dear. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But anyway, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. This time we're going to put it on my temples just to see if that's any better. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I really like that bronzer. But I really, really like this e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronze. It's just like a very, very nice, subtle bronze shade. This one, however, is very, very strong, very, very pigmented, and a little bit too cool tone for me. I do want to get more use out of it first, because I think I can get away with using the shade. It's just, I think maybe the applicator is the wrong type of applicator for something that's so pigmented. Once it's been subdued with some face powder, it actually looks okay. It looks okay. Okay, so the next product that we're going to be putting on my face is some blush. I should have put this blush on before putting my powder, now that I realize it, because it's a liquid blush. I don't know, my brain is very, very slow today. But this is the B by Superdrug liquid blush in the shade Coral. So it's a very, very vibrant shade, and I really, really like this here. I want it to be a little bit sculpted. Oh, I love this shade so much. It's more orangey, which is what I love about this blush. It's way more orangey than like other liquid blushes that I've tried in this shade. Oh, that's so nice. It also gives a lot of color back to my skin. Oh, I really, really like that. Okay, so the next product we're going to be looking at is the XX Revolution highlighter in the shade Focus, which looks like this. This is so pretty. Like, XX Revolution, very, very pretty, the packaging. Oh, that's so pretty, the highlighter. Ooh. I'm just going to blend that out and see what it looks like. Ooh, I really like that. It blends out to be a little bit more subtler which is what I like. If for those who don't know, I'm not really the biggest fan of out there highlighters. I prefer my more subtle highlighters, and the fact that this can be quite subtle is a nice thing. Oh, I have mine in the shade Focus if I didn't mention it, but it's very nice, very, very nice. And the packaging, you see what I mean? Like, having distinctive packaging to distinguish some products is going to be so good, unlike the freaking eyeshadow and bronzer where they're in the same packaging. I just kind of wish that they came out with a different set of packaging for one or the other. So, but anyway, I'm still complaining about packaging. We're going to put this on my face. So where's the highlighter? So I'm just going to put my highlighter brush and just... I hardly touched my face just then. I hardly touched my face. I literally just went and I hardly touched my face. And look how pigmented that is. Okay. It's got more of a golden sheen to it, but it really, really complements my skin. When you look at my face, there's no white cast or anything. There's no such thing. So it's nice to see that the highlighter I'm using does suit my skin tone. So yeah, that's very, very nice. Also, again, packaging is really nice. The way they printed the product is, and it's very, very soft. The highlighter is very, very soft. Very lovely to just swatch and play around with. So yeah. I don't have a lipstick. I don't have a new lipstick to present in today's video, but I am going to go use my MUA matte lipstick in the shade Sincere, for those who haven't seen my previous video, which is a lipstick declutter. This was one of the shades I decided to keep though. Oh, look how pretty that is. But yeah, this is my finished look. What do you all think of it? I think it came out pretty well considering the mishaps I've had in today's video. It came out pretty well. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over some of my first impressions with some of the newer products in my makeup collection. So the eyeshadow palettes from XX Revolution, I love these. I really, really like these. I love the pigmentation, the formulation, how soft these are to put on your eyes, and also they come in with a lot of different types of neutral quads and colourful quads as well on the website. And also, again, I really, really like the packaging. I just wish they made a clear distinction which one's an eyeshadow palette and which one's a bronzer, but that's just me. The e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, so I can't formulate a proper opinion on this. Upon first impressions, with of course the conditions of my eyelids, it has gone on really well. It is a little bit drying in the pot, like it's very, very hard to get out of the pot. And the colour is really nice, and also it's a little bit drying for my current eyelid situation, and for those who do suffer with conditions with dry eyelids, you might want to stay away from this. The concealer, which is new, I like it at the moment. I feel like it can be a little bit too drying if used with a different combination of products. But yeah, I think that's what would happen if you use a matte concealer with like a matte foundation. Something different's going to happen, which is going to be more drying. So if I were to use this concealer, I'll be using it with more of my hydrating products rather than my matte products. But it's really, really nice, has really nice coverage. Highlighter, I love this highlighter. Very, very pretty. Super in love with this packaging. Comes off beautifully. Very, very strong if you use too much, but I think it's also going to be such a beautiful subtle highlighter when blended out beautifully. I really, really, really like this product. With the bronzers, I really like the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. As you guys saw, it's a very, very nice subtle bronzer for me, but for the Revolution Glow Bronzer, it's very, very big. For one, like look at the size of the pans, but two, it's a lot darker, so it's harder for me to get some more use out of it without it being too strong of a bronzer, without it looking very muddy on my skin. Again, I want to try it with a different application process, with a different style brush to see if this works a lot better. But upon first impressions, if you have a skin tone very, very similar to me, you might want to consider maybe buying the lighter option of this one, because Revolution did come out with even lighter shades than the light shade from the glow bronzer, so they do have different ones. A big review shout out to the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I honestly thought this was too light for me initially when I first tried it out. I thought it was too neutral and it didn't look great on my skin. Trying it again has made me realize that maybe I was just imagining it in my head, that this was too light and too neutral for me, and it actually applied very beautifully on the skin, and today has given me a different perspective on this product. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, have you tried any of these makeup products? And if you have, what did you think of them? Let me know. And finally, you guys, consider subscribing if you like the content and would like to stick around. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye!